Every idol worshippers and those who serve other gods and witchcraft, you cannot do without lying. Liars, deception. That's what it is. But I came from there, so I can tell you. Deception is the order of the day. Satan is the father of liars.
Yeah, but virtually every one of us has heard the phrase, Satan is the father of lies. Simply repeating the Lord Jesus Christ. What most of us miss is that very, very often the person quoting the Lord Jesus Christ on that phrase is himself deceived by the same father of lies. What Mr. Solomon does not know is that all other sources of spiritual insights, revelations, and ideas, apart from what we have on the pages of the Bible, clearly interpreted in context, and in the light of the overall teachings of the Bible, are from the same Satan. When you hear Satan is the liar and is the father of lies from your preachers, you hear them a lot from various pastors. And most of you just take that phrase, that statement, hook, line, and sinker, without looking at what comes next from the person quoting the Lord Jesus Christ about the fact that Satan is the father of lies. The person quoting the statement that Satan is the father of lies does not himself know that he is deceived into lies. When he has accepted that there are other sources of reliable information, reliable spiritual information, apart from what you have here, read in context. Any human being, like Mr. James Solomon, who believes that they can have information, reliable information, from sources, dreams, experiences, visions, whatever, that are not here. That are not here. And they come around and they say, Satan is the father of lies, is the liar and the father of lies. Unknown that the same father of lies has indeed lied to them. Whenever you hear that statement from now onward, from anybody, please ask yourself the question, how are you sure, you quoting the Lord Jesus Christ about the devil being the liar and the father of lies, how are you sure that you two are not telling us lies? You must always ask that question. If the person saying that Satan is a liar and the father of lies goes ahead to tell you about his vision, about his dreams, about God coming to visit him, about God speaking to him while on the stage, about God whispering something into his ears, and he's telling you those kind of things as Christian teachings, the person does not know that the father of lies has succeeded again in recruiting him as his mouthpiece in telling lies. That's something of general application. So, Mr. Solomon saying that Satan is the father of lies, oh yeah, he is. But because everything spiritual that is not based on what you see on the pages of this book, read in context. This is what Daniel taught. This is what Jonah taught. This is what Matthew taught. This is what John taught. It's actually from the same father of lies. People should begin to be very careful. Very, very often, the person quoting the Lord Jesus Christ, telling you that Satan is a liar and the father of lies, is actually trying to disarm you so that you do not examine him himself henceforth. You don't ask the question. You now believe that what he is telling you thereafter is the truth. I'm giving you the key supplied by the God of this book, that if anybody comes around, tells you anything spiritual, and the thing spiritual is not picked line by line, page by page, doctrine by doctrine, from here, the person unknown to him is actually deceived by the father of lies, and is actually there to lie to you. So, how do Christians over the centuries, how do we know over the millennia, how have we been knowing that we are not being lied to by the devil? We have been knowing that because every one of the ideas of the doctrines and teachings we believe is actually derived from this book, read in context. We do not pick one or two words, form a chain of phrases out of them, and make doctrines. No. We read whatever God is saying exactly, so that we know what God is saying on the pages of this book. So anybody telling you Satan is a liar and the father of lies is actually out very, very often to deceive you. He's pulling your feet. The person is pulling your leg. No. Tell us exactly what you want us to hear. Leave Satan alone, basically. Let us hear exactly what you are saying concerning the words of the Lord Jesus Christ.